What's good, y'all? My name's Izzy Myers, and today we're gonna be talking about the UK's fashion scene. And not just that, we're gonna be talking about the roadmen and the streetwear and all that. And if I'm being honest, it's just trash as hell, man. Like, you can't defend it. And one of the main reasons is because they wear the same tech fleece that they bought 5 years ago and abuse their only designer. I mean, that's just straight bum behavior, and like, it gets to a point before we have to decide when do we purge them. And one more thing we gotta talk about is why we showing our ankles in public is disgusting, inhumane, and animalistic. And besides that, we gotta be talking about what does the average person in the UK wear. Well, for a country that has so much fashion events, yet the average people in the UK don't know anything about fashion. And I'm talking about the average person you see in the streets. And they usually wear long coats and even hold long anime swords to fight off demons and enemies. But besides that, when you get to the younger demographic in the UK, it really starts to be a hit or miss. But before I get into that, I want to quickly talk about the worst fashion piece, and in my personal opinion, and I would have to say the panda dunks, because it's usually hated by everyone who isn't brain dead or TNs. And if you don't know what they are, they're like these deformed shoes that Nike decided to release, or whatever Balenciaga tries to experiment on. Because one time they tried to sell trash bags and people were lining up to buy them for the low price of a kidney. But back to the younger demographic, and there's about 3 to 4 ways that they dress. And let's just get straight into it. The first one is called the normie. They're not really known to be the most fashionable people, and you can't really expect much from them because they got bills to pay and adult stuff. And they got this thing called, I don't really want to say it, but a job. Because look, if I feel like you have a job, I don't think you can be as fashionable as me and my peers. And for the second one, we got the roadmen, the drillers and such, and the name is always J or J Money. And when you go to brunch with them, you always realize they bring their face mask, their tech fleece, and their puffer jacket like it's drill time. And then you can probably fill out the blanks, you know them. But then we got that third one, the fashionable dripped out people. And these guys got like one of the most nichest clothes in the world. And if you ask them where they got it from, they'll tell you the whole place exploded, and they'll just lie. They love to gatekeep, and I don't even blame them, because if a bum asked me where I got my clothes from, I'd lie too. Because look, bro, they're bums, they don't really know how to dress, they're just gonna ruin the fit. So you just gotta lie to them and tell them, you know what I'm saying, you forgot, or go get some Nike instead. And then we got the fourth one, the number 4. And these people are so mentally challenged, all they do is wear whatever is trending. And that would be Jorts. Until to this day, I never understood why anyone even liked them. And these pagans, bro, they would always find a way to make it popular, or, you know what I'm saying, relatable, but it's ass, bro. Because it just looks corny and stupid, like to the point where if I'm having a wedding and I'm about to get married and I glance over the crowd and I see someone wearing Jorts, the whole wedding is over. Because it gets to a point where, like, do you ever think for yourself and wear what you want to wear instead of being an NPC? And these are the same guys who take advice from men on the internet who sell skinny jeans and wear skinny jeans. And basically, this isn't even a UK issue entirely. But then when I see a roadman, I just think, is this mandatory? Is there a reason you cannot wear anything that isn't a full black tech fleece with an LV bag? And then at some point, you have to break out of the loop. And you see this so many times, it starts to feel like a plague or a hidden joke. And one more thing I hear all the time is that, oh, I just like to wear something that's comfortable. And I'm like, cool, bro, fair, but you're still wearing complete nonsense. Because comfort isn't a get out of jail card, because it leans away from fashion and just becomes a philosophy. I mean, still nothing wrong with it, but it does get distasteful if you're wearing some clown outfit. And I feel like people's main excuse is money most of the time. And then you look at these guys and they got disposable income, a place, a car, and all that stuff, and somehow the thing that represents you the most is not worth it. I mean, people see you in an outfit every single day and you decide to overlook it. And the thing is that you can put on a mean outfit for like 100 pounds or whatever you lot say in the UK. And it isn't even about being rich necessarily as well. People just choose not to care. I mean, they'll spend their money on everything else and then say I'm too broke to dress. Well, a new TV or a new car is acceptable and doable. And then they cross their line at a new jacket or something like that. And look, I'm not even trying to talk about the people who are actually unfortunate. I'm just talking about the people who actually have money but choose not to care. But yeah, the main thing that made me want to make this video is because I've been seeing the UK's fashion go downhill. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a fashion connoisseur, but I've just been getting sick and tired of this tech fleece and whatnot. But yeah, that's the end of the video.